Got off those stony beaches. This is Loon Lake. Just got by Loon Lake. I ran into a couple, and they also had a dream of doing the Bruce Trail. And you get talking, and you know the questions come up, and you know, food, water, what's hard, bugs, etc., etc. And I just refer them to the YouTube channel, and I hope that I answered some questions. I mean, it's not just about the views and what I saw, and you know, it was a lot of it was questions that I asked when I was trying to put this together. Sorry for the huffing and puffing. It's there's nothing flat about these sections here, and I'm hoping that it helps people. My mistakes, what worked for me. I'm by no means an expert. But heck, you learn as you go. This is my last 18 or so kilometers, and I can probably have time to learn a few more things as I go. But hey, listen, if I can help somebody with their mistakes in the first 4 days, or even for that matter before they even go on the trail, then I think I did well by doing this little channel. Okay, let me see if I can finish here. I'm pumped. Every time I see somebody, I go, yeah, I just walked from Niagara Falls. And they're going, oh! And they're kind of sharing my excitement. I'm as giddy like a little schoolboy. But, okay, I better get at it here. I do want to finish. So you see what I mean? Okay, the rules of my trip. I didn't make too many rules. The first rule was that I was going to finish, and being stubborn in nature is definitely an asset. And the other rule I put in front of me was that I would do it in order, that I would start in the south and I would finish in the north, without jumping from section to section. And the other thing I said is that as much as possible, I would try to do it continuously. So in other words, this summer, for all practical, reasons, I wasn't going to. Well, if I had to, I would have. But I mean, it would have been done as much in one shot as I could. I did go home a bunch of times, either for injuries or restocking, or taking care of that thing called life. But yeah, I think I fulfilled my my objectives pretty good, actually. So I'm pretty happy that way. Another goal that I set was that I would do it solo, and I would do it unsupported. And I hiked with a fella, he was a young fella one day, and I really didn't enjoy it at all. And unless you have someone that you've done like a lot of hiking with, and one person's tired, the other's not. There's a beautiful pond. One wants to rest, wants to go. One wants to hike in the rain, the other one wants to camp. It just wasn't in my, I'm gonna say nature, but I didn't want to sound too. It just wasn't for me. So I was happy that I did it solo, and it puts a different perspective on it as far as doing it yourself without having a plan B, so to speak. It changes the game a little bit, I think, from like when you're out here blabbing to yourself, or in my case talking to my hand here. It's different, and I didn't mind it at all. And make sure I don't lose my place here. And unsupported, once I stopped and I was talking to a girl, and I said, "Oh, there's an ice cream stand coming up on my trip," and she says, "Oh, isn't that cheating?" And I went, "No, no, that's living by my wit, my resources, do you know what I mean? You can't carry food for the entire trip from Niagara Falls to Tobermory. It's not going to happen, right? Unless, you're going to be hunting or something, I don't know, eating grubs but no, but I left it to my own research, I guess, where to pick up food and whatnot. Like nobody dropped off food or caches or anything like that, and they work quite fine, right? You just decide, okay, I'm going for 3 days or 4 days, bring a little extra for emergency, and that's it. That's one section done. Then I get some other food. Sometimes it might have made the trip longer, by having to go into town and whatnot, but hey, the town was part of the trip. The road walks were part of the trip, everything was part of the trip, like a vacation, I guess, but with one goal. Mighty Bruce have not beaten yet. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more clicks here before I bed down. Finishing trail here has been an absolute pleasure compared to what I've been doing in the last few days. It's that nice, soft, spongy stuff I love. It's perfect. And do some miles here. Driftwood Cove. I don't know what the name of those islands are. Look, that one. Well, that one looks busy. Probably a camp or something. The little beach I was at earlier. I guess this is the whole cove. Well, it's late afternoon. Starting the trip, and my usual little dance telling me that, yeah, you've done enough, bud. Those were some hard miles, coming out of High Dump, and basically I'm going to be exiting the park pretty soon. So, yeah. Big old miles. So now's the lookout for anything close to being sensible or suitable, or even if it's not, I'm still running into a lot of people. So it's pretty popular. It's still the weekend, so not going to be I guess that's my point. Okay, when I found a spot, I'll let you know. Wow, I'm still getting these views though. That's my backyard. What do you think? As you can see by the cars behind me, I'm out of the park. I think this is one place they can park for free. What I'm going to do, this guy's going to try to turn around with a trailer. Good luck. You can watch this for a while if you want entertainment. I'm going to head towards Tobermory, I guess. I got another 7 kilometers. I haven't been able to find a suitable spot yet, but yeah, first one I find I'm going to take, or I'm going to end up homeless in Tobermory. Okay, talk to you in a bit. I left the parking lot. I walked down the road, and it's sending me back into a forest of some sort. Boy, oh boy, if I find a spot. I don't think there'll be many people here, you know, they all park down there because they got access to the bay, and they think they're going to walk to the grotto. It's like 13 kilometers, hard kilometers. Yeah, we can do it in half an hour. If it's been teasing rain, so I won't be as stupid as I was last night. I'll put up something, you know, half proper. But yeah, we'll see if I find anything. If not, maybe I could sleep at the base of the monument in Tobermory. I don't think they would say anything. We almost made it, right to the last foot. Okay, see if I can find. I gotta keep my eyes wide. I'm beat. I don't even know how many I've done. But okay. Yeah, eyes left, right. Anything like that. Okay, try. Well, my day is coming to an end. And what a day indeed. I came from High Dump. And I came through. I bet you I must be 5 kilometers from Tobermory. So, big day. And they're not, anybody who's done it knows that they're not easy miles either. Some of them are just brutal. Had a lot of fun. Some good scenery. I haven't seen anybody in days thing completely went out the window. But I mean, it was still okay. I mean, it was still fun. You know, everybody's excited, and the only game in town seems to be the grotto. And the people that can't get parking park kilometers away and figure that they're gonna walk there, right? And you know, they're in sandals and flip-flops and no maps and not sure where it is and no water or no, like, I don't know, they have to do something. There's gonna be a tragedy there somewhere. I mean, from this end, there's a bunch of guys in flip-flops and it's like 13 kilometers one way and hard, right? So yeah, it doesn't leave much time for fun there before you got to turn around and you know, trudge back. But hey, you know, maybe they're young. Anyways, set up a camp. Won't make the mistake I did last night. Not a storm camp or anything, but at least I'll stay reasonably dry. And then tomorrow, I just kind of stroll into Tobermory, and I don't know what's going to be there, fireworks or a band, or I'm not sure. But it'd be nice if there was a cold beer. I'm owed a beer, that's for sure. And then we'll take it from there. My only plans are to that little arrow, if I can find it. And then after that, well, I'll let you know what I'm doing. Okay, I got to get off my feet here. Everything else can be done in bed. Okay.